Hello and welcome to Season 2 of the Cullip Hour podcast. I'm Jacob Cullip and I'm back again with another new season of the Cullip Hour podcast. And yeah, we've been away for nearly, I think it's been a month now, but I have been uploading videos if you guys have seen. Remember to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell for other videos, especially my new series called New Purchase. Really been enjoying that, even though it's mostly been Liam and Noel. But yeah, talking of Noel, today we are reviewing Noel's first solo album, and this will be the series of Season 2, so there'll be 3 albums to review, or I might do his EPs that he's recently released. But this is his first album, released on the 17th of October 2011. It's his self-titled album, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. Yeah, as I said, it was released on the 17th of October 2011, so nearly 10 years ago. That's mad. Yeah, this was produced by Noel and Dave Sardy, and this was on the label Sour Mash, which is Noel's label, the same as he had with Liam, with Big Brother, for the rest of the Oasis albums during that time. And yeah, this is the Noel's album 2 years after Oasis split up, so this is when he's gone solo, and I have to say this is an absolutely fantastic album from start to finish. I love every single song on this album. It goes from positive to, well, they're all mostly like positive songs, but then there is some that make you reminisce life, and yeah, that's what I enjoy and I like writing about. I like writing about the consciousness and just the perspective of life. I love writing about that, and so does Noel, and I just love life. Well, why wouldn't you like life? Because you're here for a reason, even though we don't know. But yeah, this got to number 1 in the UK album charts. Well, so's every album from Oasis, from Liam and Noel. And yeah, in its first week, it sold 122,530 copies in the UK, and it reached platinum in the UK. And currently, from 2015, it has sold 2.5 million copies worldwide. And as I said, it's an absolutely fantastic album. There's 10 songs on the album, 5 singles were released, and this was recorded between 2010 2011. It was at State of Arc, Strange Ways, Dean Street, and at Abbey Road. Of course, it'll be Abbey Road, because he loves the Beatles, don't we all? And yeah, all 10 songs in this album, as I've said, are absolutely fantastic. From the first song, Everybody's on the Run, to the last one, Stop the Clocks. I'll be going into these songs and giving my opinions soon. And yeah, there was 5 singles released from the album: The Death of You and Me, aka What a Life, If I Had a Gun, Dream On, and Everybody's on the Run. And yeah, this album was received very positively by the critics. I think I saw like 1 3-star review, which I don't actually understand. There was a lot of 4 stars, which is quite positive, and there was 1 5-star. Yeah, I don't think this is this is his best solo album, even though there's 2 more, which is Chasing Yesterday and Who Built the Moon. This is definitely his best solo album by a country mile, because all the songs are great. Yeah, there's some that are like not the best, but they still fit in this album and they flow perfectly. And yeah, as I've said, this album is better than Chasing Yesterday and Who Built the Moon. But I kind of do agree with the 4 stars, because this is not better than any Oasis album. And in an interview he said with Jonathan Ross, was it Jonathan Ross? It was like one interview at the time, I can't remember who the interviewer was, but Noel literally said, whatever I do, it's never going to be big as Oasis. I don't think people from like other countries actually realise how big Oasis were in the UK. But this is not an Oasis podcast, this is about Noel Gallagher. So yeah, that's all. I think that's all I have to talk about. So let's go. Oh no, Dave Sardy. Yeah, talk about Dave Sardy. Oh, I almost forgot about that. But Dave Sardy, as I've said before, was in the other podcast. He produced the last 2 Oasis albums, Don't Believe the Truth and Dig Out Your Soul. Yeah, he's a very good producer. He knows what to get out of Oasis at that time, and he knows what to get out of Noel. And all the songs are brilliantly edited. and they all just flow perfectly. I couldn't pick any other tracks to be on this album, to be fair, even though one of the songs is from 10 years ago that Oasis should have released, because this song should have been on an Oasis album, but I'll get into that later. So yeah, let's get into the song list. So the first song on the album is Everybody's on the Run, and this is an absolutely fantastic song. I'm so happy on the vinyl version you actually get the lyrics on the back, otherwise I have to remember them. But anyway, yeah, I absolutely love the chorus on this. Hang in there, love, you gotta hold on, because everybody's on the run. And then right near the end, hang in there, love, you gotta hold on. You gotta be strong enough for love, because everybody's on the run. Absolutely love this song. It's about love, obviously, because Noel's a lot about love. Falling in. Yeah, I love that part. I'm just reading it now. I'm like, it's just absolutely fantastic. Noel's lyrics are fantastic, and I was going to say most of these songs I forgot to say in the intro that they're mostly from the Dig Out Your Soul era, but he did write some of them during 2010 to 11, so that not all of them are. But yeah, it's a fantastic way to kick off the album, and this was the 5th single from the album. It was released in 2012, and it got to number 61. So overall, it really didn't chart high. I can kind of see why, because music was moving in a different direction at the start of the last decade, and I can see why. But it is still an absolutely fantastic song. It's a brilliant intro. Most of Oasis, during the Oasis time, the intros were great, and this continues the brilliant intros of an album from Noel. And yeah, that was the first song, Everybody's on the Run. The next song is Dream On, and this was released as a single, and it got to number 52. This is a really poppy song from Noel, and yeah, I like it. It's not too great, but then it's also good. It also fits on the album. I really like it. You can tell by the lyrics. Dream On was that songbird singing. Shout it out for me. The chorus is very sing-along proof. And if you mention Songbird, totally not an Easter egg to Songbird on Heathen Chemistry. It's probably not. It just probably flowed great. Yeah, so you can tell this is a really poppy song. One day at a time, I'm hiding from the razor blade, hanging in the kitchen. The kids outside have drunk up all the lemonade. The bitch keeps bitching and all. Kind of like that flow. So yeah, it's a very poppy song. The chorus you can sing along to, so this is a more friendly song to put on the radio, and yeah, I do like it. And as I've said, it was released as a single, didn't chart too high, which you probably would think, because it was most these days, and during back then pop was dominating the charts, still is. So I thought this song would quite chart really high, but it hasn't. And there was a music video to this, and Everybody's on the Run, and the music videos are not really my favourite for this album, but yeah, if you want to go and watch them, or on YouTube, and listen to this album, I suggest you listen to this album before you watch the music videos. But yeah, that was the second song. Second song, I'm getting confused again. But yeah, Dream On was actually the 4th single released from the album, so I'm doing it from literally back to front. So the first 2 songs were the 4th and 5th singles. That's quite mad. But yeah, that was Dream On. The third song from the album, personally, it's definitely in the top 5. It's called If I Had a Gun, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant song by Noel. If this would have been an Oasis album, I think people would have raved more about it, and it's absolutely fantastic. The chorus is brilliant. Musically, it's absolutely outstanding. Probably musically, it's probably the best song on the album. And literally, when he starts singing the song, is if I had a gun, I shoot a hole into the sun, and my love would burn the city down for you. I absolutely love that. It's brilliant. And yeah, this was the first song released from the album, and it only got to number 95. What? So criminal how this song only got to number 95 in the charts. It's absolutely... Oh my god, who was doing the charts at that time? Who wasn't buying the song in 2011? It's so good, and the chorus is fantastic as well. Excuse me if I spoke too soon, my eyes have always followed you around the room, because you're the only God that I'll ever need. I'm holding on and waiting for the moment to find me. So it's about love again, because who doesn't love a bit of love? Because love surrounds us, it penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together, as Obi-Wan Kenobi once said. I love that quote. But yeah, if I had a gun, how it got to hitting my chair, but how did it get to number 95? I do not know. Should have charted higher. And that was the third song and the third single, If I Had a Gun. Next song on the album is definitely up there in the top 5 for me, and it's called The Death of You and Me. And probably with If I Had a Gun, musically brilliant. The lyrics are brilliant as well. This was actually the first single released from the album. This was in August 2011, and reached the number 15 spot in the official album, well, not official album, UK charts. And yeah, this was the highest to chart single, and yeah, I really love it from start to finish. The chorus is great. Let's run away to sea, forever we'll be free to spend our whole lives running from the people, the death of you and me. I kind of see, well, the connotation of the song I have is like running away from the media, trying to hide your family and loved ones. So you could be talking about his wife Sarah, which I'll come to Sarah later in the Noel Gallagher series. But yeah, I can kind of see what this song is about. As I've said, it's hiding away and just running away from people that will affect your lives. And yeah, that's kind of the perspective of life as well. You're trying to get away from people you don't think belong in your life. So that could be in a relationship or friends that are just not helping your cause in life. And yeah, I really love this. Yeah, as I said, it's the first single released from the album, got to number 15, and well deservedly. And it's one of the best songs on the album, deservedly. So yeah, that was the fourth song, The Death of You and Me. Next song on the album is I Wanna Live in a Dream in My Record Machine. That's a very long title. And yeah, I kind of like this song. It's good, but it's not one of my favourites. I've seen a lot of people actually really like this song. It's not bad, but it's also not my favourite. I really like the ending though, and it has a little Easter egg at the end to one of the songs on the album, Stop the Clocks. You can hear Noel in the distance. If you really turn it up on the vinyl version, this is why it's best to have the vinyl version, because I suppose you can on digital, but you can just hear things that you wouldn't usually hear, and you literally hear Noel start to sing Stop the Clocks. And yeah, it was fantastic. And I'll come on to Stop the Clocks later. But yeah, I Want to Live in a Dream in My Record Machine wasn't released as a single. I could see why. It's a good song, but I just can't really get into it. But I don't hate it. It fits on the album, and it's not a bad song. I do like it, but it's not one of my favourites. And yeah, that was I Want to Live in a Dream in My Record Machine. Next song was the second single released from the album. It is aka What a Life. It's actually a very short song, and this is the most different song to at the time that Noel's ever done. It's very good. There's drum beats on this song, and I like it. And it got to number 20 in the album chart, so didn't do that bad. It got to number 2 in the indie charts. And yeah, as I said, it's a relatively short song, but the sounds and the drum beats on this song are great. I like it. So I really like the start to the song. It says, someday you might find your hero. Some say you might lose your mind. I'm keeping my head down for the summer. I'm out of my mind, man, pour me another. I'm going to take that tiger outside for a ride. What a life. Yeah, it's great. I really like the music video. I'm not the biggest fan of music videos in the world, like Noel and Liam. I do like some. Obviously, there's some of the greatest videos of all time. I just think music videos these days are just not great. Let's just pile on rubbish upon rubbish. That's just my opinion. If you guys like music videos these days, fair enough. But I personally don't like them. But yeah, Russell Brand was in this video. I forgot about that. Yeah, Russell Brand. Good friend with Noel. He's appeared in some sketches and stuff, interviews, and was in this music video, and I really like it. Not a bad song on the album, and I really like it. Does it edge into my top 5? It just might. But yeah, go listen to this song, second single released from the album, aka What a Life. Next song on the album is Soulja Boys and Jesus Freaks. I really love this song. Not a lot of people actually really like Soulja Boys and Jesus Freaks, but I like it. When I first heard it, I literally put this album on in like the car one time, and I thought it's such a peculiar song, but I really like it. So all the people on the village green have gathered around their TV screens to hear their government about to speak for Soulja Boys and Jesus Freaks. So British, village green. I know village greens are in other, but if you think of Britishness, a village green. That's just my opinion. But I really like this song. I like the part where it says on and on we go, but the restless world outside may soon explode. There's no place we might hide. I really like that because the trumpets on this song are absolutely fabulous. It's not choir in the background. I always just love choirs. I really like that. But yeah, I really like the trumpets. I think there's a trombone on the song as well, and I really, 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 really love this song. And you guys should go and listen to it. The start of the song to the end is fantastic. And yeah, that was Soulja Boys and Jesus Freaks. Now we move on to probably my favourite song on the album. I love this next one. Next song on the album is absolutely my favourite song on this album. And a lot of people really love this song, aka Broken Arrow, the better aka, if you know what I'm meaning, because aka What a Life. But aka Broken Arrow, I might just call it Broken Arrow now, I can't bother. But yeah, Broken Arrow is absolutely fantastic song. The guitar if you've listened to season 1, you'll know how much I love acoustic guitar, and the acoustic guitar on this is absolutely fantastic. The chorus is brilliant. Leave me in peace, I'm on the side of the angels. If I die in a dream, then let me live my life. But all the lies they have told me make me want to shiver. When I'm lost and I'm lonely, that's not going to ease my troubled mind. It's absolutely fantastic. It's like a reassuring song that you're on the side of the angels, and I absolutely love this song. You're at peace with this song, so if you're lonely, I suggest you listen to aka Broken Arrow, and they'll definitely cheer up your day. It's the best song on this album. It's fantastic. Maybe not a lot of people agree. Maybe people will say If I Had a Gun's better, and I'd probably say musically If I Had a Gun's better, but in my opinion, because it is my opinion, aka Broken Arrow is definitely the best song on this album. And yeah, we move on to the second to last song. The second to last song on the album is Stranded on the Wrong Beach. Same with I Wanna Live in a Dream in My Record Machine. Probably not the greatest song on the album, but it fits and it's really good. I really like the chorus. Oh me, oh my, so long baby, bye bye. Pour me one for the road. It's a long journey, baby, and where it's going to take me just depends on the way of my load. I really like that, and I don't know why. I just love the chorus to most of the songs. Musically, there's a drum beat again in this, which I kind of like really at the start. And yeah, it's good. I'd probably say it fits on the album. Definitely fits. Yeah, it's a not fantastic song. It's a good song, but probably same with Record Machine. Not my favourite. And that, yeah, I'm going to keep this relatively short and sweet. So that was Stranded on the Wrong Beach. Last song on the album, and it's definitely one of the best songs in the album, as I've said, Stop the Clocks. And this was used as an Easter egg in Record Machine. And yeah, you can hear it from the first line, stop the clocks and turn the world around. That's what he says in Record Machine. And yeah, this song was actually written during the Oasis times. This was 10 years before this album was released, so 2001 this song was written. And Noel tried to use this in so many on the albums during Oasis time. And yeah, I prefer this version. You can hear all the demo versions and live versions from like 2001, but this is definitely the best version, and I absolutely love the ending. Absolutely rocks out. It's a fantastic way to end the album. It's so eerie though, when he literally says stop the clocks and turn the world around, let your love lay me down. The way Dave Sardy produced this song and Noel's voice, it's so eerie, it's projecting. Oh, it's so good, just even thinking about it. We're talking about eeriness, this part of the song, If I'm Already Dead, How Would I Know? It's so scary to think about though. That's the best things about songs, is you think about them. And literally, when I listen to Stop the Clocks, and it literally says, well, if I'm already dead, how would I know? That just it makes you just reminisce life. Was it? Oh, it's scary to think about, really. Well, if I'm already dead, how would I know? But yeah, it's a fantastic way to end the album. Stop the Clocks. Definitely listen to the 2001 was a version that wasn't released, and all the versions just going along to this one. And yeah, that was the ending. Stop the Clocks. And now it's time for my favourite. I'm going to rank the songs. So it's time for the ranking of the songs on Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, and this is from 10 to 1. So at number 10, we've got I Want to Live in a Dream, My Record Machine. Not my favourite song on the album, but as I've said, I do like every single song on this album, so it's not that it's terrible, it's just not my favourite. At number 9, we've got Stranded on the Wrong Beach. I like it, it's better than I Want to Live in a Dream, My Record Machine. I really like the drum beat, as I've said, to this song. I really like the chorus, but the rest of the song just doesn't really get me up, especially like the first part of the song. And at number 8, I've got Dream On, which is the second song on the album. I like it. It's poppy. Pop's not really like my favourite music type of genre, but I really like Dream On. It's not a bad song. As I said, I really like the chorus. The music video is not bad to this as well. But yeah, Dream On, as with the previous two, not my favourite. And now from 7 to 1, this is where it's gonna be hard. But at number 7, I got Soldier Boys and Jesus Freaks. As I said, the song is so British, it's unbelievable. All the people around the village green have gathered around their TV screens. I really like that, as I've said. I really like towards the end of the song where it builds up, and I really like the background and all the instruments of this song. And yeah, I like it, but there's 6 other songs that are better than Soldier Boys and Jesus Freaks. And at number 6, this is going to be a really controversial choice, but I've got Stop the Clocks. It's a brilliant ending to the album. It's a classic for some people, but it's just outside the top 5 for me. I really like it, don't get me wrong. I really like the songs from 7 to 1, was in my ranking, but Stop the Clocks, just outside the top 5 for me. It just doesn't get me going like the other songs. And number 5, I've got the first song on the album, Everybody's on the Run. It's fantastic, it builds up. The choir's fantastic in this song as well, which I forgot to mention. And yeah, it was the last single to release from the album. Should have charted higher, but I really like this song, Everybody's on the Run, at number 5. Number 4, we got AKA What a Life, with the second song released on the album. Really like it, as I said, it's different. It fits so well. We talk about different. There's going to be a lot of difference towards the next 2 albums from Noel. But yeah, this was the start of a breath of new fresh air for Noel musically. And yeah, I really like this song, definitely. And number 3, I got The Death of You and Me. The top 3 was so hard to pick for me. I love this song from start to finish. I love the chorus. I love everything about it. I love the connotations of the song. And yeah, The Death of You and Me. Sorry, but you're in at number 3. It just goes, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. But at number 2, I have If I Had a Gun. Controversial for some people, probably say it's the best song on the album. But If I Had a Gun is absolutely fantastic musically, lyrically. How Noel sings this song, it's fantastic live as well. I suggest you go and listen to it. It's fantastic, especially when he does it just acoustically. Most of these songs are fantastic acoustically anyway. But yeah, If I Had a Gun, it's fantastic. The music video is good as well, and I suggest you go listen to it. At number 8, well, not number 8, oh my god, that was the 8th song on the album. But at number 1, we have AKA Broken Arrow. Definitely the best song on the album, in my opinion. Fantastic from start to finish. It's fantastic acoustically, brilliant live, and yeah, definitely my favourite song on the album. So what do you guys think of Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds? Remember to like this video, subscribe and share to your friends if they like Noel Gallagher, or just share it and listen to it on your travels, why not? But yeah, thank you guys for listening to this, and I'm really happy to be back with the Cullip Hour podcast season 2, all reviewing Noel Gallagher's albums. And yeah, remember, you need to be yourself, you can't be no one else. I'm Jacob Cullip, and yeah guys, peace.